Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today I am excited because I have an e.l.f. haul for you guys, and I actually made a big purchase with the new e.l.f. brushes that came out, the Precise brushes that have the little clear handles. I'm so excited about them. They just looked so neat, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on them. And I got a couple of other things too. They gave me like some free perks again. They always seem to give you free perks when you hit a certain amount. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that and all of the brushes that I got. So first off, in the free stuff that they give you one of their dramatic lash kits, which I actually have never worn fake lashes before. I mean, maybe we can do a video, maybe if we do like a special Halloween video, I'll actually use these, but I'm always afraid of lashes because I just don't think that I can get them where they need to go, or they're gonna be really uncomfortable, but the people who wear them look really great with them. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of lashes, but we will see. So next up is a product called the Gotta Glow Lip Tint in the shade Perfect Pink. And actually I have this product, so I don't want to take it out, but basically it's kind of like a light pink stick that's supposed to give your lips a natural, like rosy kind of pink glow. So I don't want to take it out. I'm actually going to put this in a little stash for a giveaway, but it is a good product. It's kind of a nice light moisturizing product, but it does give you a little bit of tint of color. Next up is the Shimmer Eyeliner Pencil. This is in the shade Black Bandit, and I have never used a pencil like this before from e.l.f. and it comes with a sharpener and the cap. So let's go ahead and bust it open and just give it a swatch. So here's what it looks like up close, guys, again with this like sharpener cap, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to do a little swatch here. Feels a little bit dry and a little bit harsh. I'm not really sure how much I would use that. And let's see, there is a little bit of shimmer in there. So it's kind of like a matte black. I don't know if you can see a little bit of that silver glitter, but it feels kind of harsh. I'm not sure if I would actually use that pencil or not, so I don't know about this one. Next up is their Mineral Infused Mascara in the shade Black. So I've heard, you know, mixed reviews about e.l.f. mascara. I've never purchased one on my own, so we will have to see about this. Now, next up is their long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow. This looks really cool. I've never tried one of these before. This is in their shade Party. So this is what it looks like in the package. It looks kind of dark and shimmery, so that's exciting. Let me open it and let's see. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's just in their simple little pot containers. This kind of reminds me of their, what are their other like eyeshadow paint pots? No, I don't think that's it. Okay, so this looks like a nice, like, dark metallic black with silver. Really, really cool. Ooh, it's really kind of soft and creamy. Take a look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. That is really, really nice. It's kind of like a light silver. It's not as dark as you would think, but I guess you can build it up. Let's see. It's really comfortable. Very, very comfortable. So it's kind of like a medium kind of silver with some metallic silver chrome in there. I really, really like that, like a gray with metallic chrome. That's a really, really pretty shade. I've never tried their long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows, but I've heard really good things, so this will be a good one. Now, before we get into the brushes, I did purchase a eyeliner and a eye kind of crayon. This is their eyeshadow or their eyeliner and shadow stick in the shade Brown and Basic. Now, I bought this because I used to own it, but something happened to it and I think it broke over time. But I bought this because I remember some of you had mentioned when I talked about the Laura Mercier shadow stick, the caviar stick, a lot of you were like, oh, that's such a nice product, but it's so expensive. And I totally agree. It is an expensive product. It's an amazing product, but it is quite expensive. But I wanted to see if this might be a dupe for that because I remember it being very, very similar. So here's what it is. You've got the liner on this end. You just twist up and here you go. It's just like a nice little brown liner. It's nice and creamy, and it's got kind of like a little bit of a metallic kind of copper shimmer in there. I don't know if you can see the reflection. So that's the liner. And then the other side is the shadow part. And so if you just twist it up, it's this kind of like copper chrome shade. So here you go right here. I think that is really, really pretty. It's got a nice metallic look to it. It's a beautiful light gold. I would say light gold with a little bit of copper, maybe a little bit of a rose gold, dare I say. So let's pull out the Laura Mercier copper caviar stick and see if it's even close. So this is what this one looks like. Again, this is a lot more expensive, and we'll pop it right next to the e.l.f. Now you can see this one's obviously a lot lighter. This is way more creamy, way more smooth, so totally a higher quality product. But, I mean, if you kind of want a dupe and you want an affordable product, I would say go for it. So this is the one in copper from Laura Mercier, and then this is the one in basic brown from e.l.f. To be honest, you definitely can tell a slight difference, but from far away, they're only slightly different shades of gold and copper. So I really, really think if you couldn't get your hands on this Laura Mercier one, totally try the e.l.f. one out. You might not be disappointed. I think it's a really good product, and I remember using it. It's long wearing. It lasts a long time with that creamy formula. So really, really cool. Okay guys, and now we're moving on into the brush portion of this haul. And before we do the precise brushes, I do have one more brush that I have to mention. You guys know I do a lot of mask review videos on this channel, and I remember that when I wash off my masks, sometimes I need a bigger brush to kind of help me wash it off. e.l.f. makes a mask tool that I absolutely love that comes with the spatula on one end but also bristles on the other, and I really, really like that bristle part that kind of helps break up the mask. So I thought, why don't I try their Cleansing Duo face brush. So it comes in a little package like this. It's a little bit bigger, and this one is supposed to be to help cleanse the skin, but I'm going to use it to help break up my masks and to help wash my face off after I use a mask. So this is, I think, a $13 brush, and here's what it looks like up close. So you've got your brush. Oh, it comes very protective. Oh, it's super soft. So it's a really nice soft bristle. I'm actually so surprised how soft this is. This will be extremely gentle on the face, but on the other end it's got this really nice soft silicone, and I thought this would be soft enough but good enough to like break up a mask, especially if it's like a charcoal mask. So I'm going to be trying this out. This is really, really pretty. I'm so surprised with the quality of this. It seems very sturdy, so I'm really excited and I can't wait to try this on a mask video coming up soon for you guys. Alright guys, it's time for the new Precise brushes. We're going to start out with the eyeshadow brush. Now I didn't buy all of them, but I did buy a good amount. There are eye brushes, there are face brushes, and I love my flat shader eyeshadow brushes. So this is what the packaging looks like. So here we go. This is the first brush, and it has a kind of clear wand, and it has like a diamond pattern, so this isn't going to go rolling off your desk, which is kind of nice. It has a silver ferrule, and it is just, again, a small kind of shader brush. It's very soft, and I'm pretty sure these are synthetic. I think they're, you know, cruelty-free, and I pretty much just love any shader brushes I can get. It looks very similar to what they already have, although these hairs might be a little bit different. I'm not sure what material they've made this one out of compared to their other $1 brushes, but these are a little bit pricier. I believe this is a $5 brush right here. So they range from, I think, $5 to $12, and the eye brushes are $5, and the face brushes, I think, are around the $12 mark. So I'm excited to try it. What I think I'm going to do for you guys is probably do a separate review video. I'm just going to show you the haul today and show you the brushes. I'm going to get a chance to try them out. One thing that kind of stinks about it, while these are so pretty and kind of clean and precise, they are going to get really, really dirty, and it's going to show up a lot quicker than other brushes that have like black hair. So that's the only thing that I know I'm not going to like, because I get kind of, I'll probably want to clean these a lot more, which is probably a good thing, but for me, I kind of, you know, I like brushes that I don't have to clean all the time because I don't necessarily see the dirt on it all the time, but it is soft and it seems fairly nice. Now, next up, this is probably the funkiest brush of all. This is their Multi-Blender Massager. So it's kind of a weird looking brush that has little bumps on it, which I think is kind of unique. And it says this could be for its multi-application. It could be for face contour, for shaping, for foundation, for powder or bronzer. I would not use this for foundation, but what I would use this for is bronzing. I figured this is a really, really big handled brush, and this is the only one that has a complete like silver bottom to it. The others have that clear kind of plastic material or acrylic maybe. So here are the little bumps, and I guess that's why they say it's a massager. It kind of feels a little bit weird. I'm trying to like see if I can. It feels very soft though when you brush it like this, which is what I would be doing in the hollows of my cheeks for like a bronzer. But it's very, very soft. Like, I'm very surprised. The material seems a little bit nicer than what I expected. Now I will say, you know, e.l.f. is starting to edge up in the price of these brushes. You can get $1 brushes, you can get $3 brushes from e.l.f. and they work great. So they really are trying to put out, I think, a little bit more fancy packaging, trying to do something a little bit edgier, but they're also raising their price a little bit, edging it out of being what I think is like super affordable. But still affordable if you want something special and different. But I'm just noting that because I do love e.l.f. and I love what they offer, but it is noticeable that they're starting to raise their prices, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this I can't wait to try. It just looks so funky. I haven't seen anything like it. Next up is their Precision Sculpting Brush, and this looks really cool, and basically it's for doing contour, which is such the rage right now, and I still stink at contour, so I really do need products that can help me do contour correctly. And so again, these brushes are just really, they're pretty. They look very clean. And it's just this kind of very thin, flat, squeezed brush so that you can kind of get in right to your hollows and blend in your contour. And it seems very tightly packed. It is curved, you know, it kind of curves at an angle here, but it is very, very thin, so you can see it really does allow for, I think, precise application. It does have a number on the end of it, so it says 104 here, and then it does say e.l.f. on the clear barrel, or on the clear wand here. Next up is the Precision Airbrush Blender. So this is what this one looks like. It's a little bit bigger. This one is supposed to do angled. It's supposed to be slightly angled, fitting the contours of the face to apply liquids, creams, or powders for sheer to full coverage. Again, this one, to me, I don't know if I would use it for that. It is kind of weird because it's pinched in only on one side. So you see it's pinched, it's kind of like almost a square. It's kind of weird. It's pinched there, and then it's kind of round on this side. So that's kind of like a very unique kind of brush to me. I thought this would be great for just like blush, you know, but it actually might be good for blending in maybe cream products. It's definitely a little bit different than what I expected when I saw it on the site, but it is kind of cool being a little bit different and a little bit unique. Like I said, I haven't seen anything quite like this one. But again, very, very soft, very, very tightly packed, and I do think you might be able to blend in some foundation with it because this one's tightly, I think, enough where it would do a good job of moving the foundation on your skin. And last from the Precise brush line, I got the powder brush. Now this was just beautiful because it looked so large, and this says you can use it with pressed or loosed powder, bronzer, highlighter, and blush. I think this is way too big to use as a precise brush. Look how big this is. I mean, this is a hunky little piece here, and it's pretty rounded, squeezed in slightly in the middle, as you can see, and it is just really, really soft, and it's not that tightly packed, but it is probably the softest out of all of them. This is probably the softest one. So it's kind of domed like, again, on the top, and it has a really nice kind of hefty handle. So they're very, very pretty. These are all of them together, so you can see the different kind of sizes. Here's the little shader, and then the little, I guess, the massager brush, which is such a weird name to say, but this is what they look like. I think they're really pretty. I feel bad that I'm going to get them dirty, but I am going to do a complete get ready with me video on these, and then I'll probably do a separate review just to let you know if I think any of these are really worth it. This one is super soft. This is probably the softest, the powder one. This one is a little bit tightly packed. This one's very tightly packed to do that contour. And this one's kind of soft too because it's just a little shader brush. So that's the end of my haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you picked up any of these Precise brushes. There are more, but I don't need all of them. I just wanted to try these because these looked really cool. Let me know if you like them, if you've tried them yet, or if you've picked any up. I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!